Are you serious? Are you serious? Black Death, the bubonic plague. Folks, we have, I want to thank Reverend Gary for this report, but the BBC News is reporting out of Africa. Madagascar, a village there, has been hit by the bubonic plague, or also known as the Black Death. A village in Madagascar, this is breaking news, has been hit by a deadly outbreak of the bubonic plague. Medical experts are on the island have confirmed this. Now, the tests were carried out. At least 20 people in the village near the northwestern town of Madagascar were reported to have died last week. 20 people died last week in this little village. The International Committee of the Red Cross warned back in October that Madagascar was at risk of a plague epidemic. The disease is transmitted to humans through fleas, usually from rats. Now get this, the bubonic plague, known as the Black Death, when it killed an estimated 25 million people in Europe during the Middle Ages, is now extremely rare. Now stop right there for a minute. When did it kill 25 million people in the Middle Ages? Right. Matter of fact, in the year 1347, the bubonic plague was at its highest peak, killing 25 million people in Europe. That same year, a comet went by the earth called the Comet Nigra. Now, folks, that's been 666 years ago, and we've just now having the Comet Ison going to go over the earth on Christmas Day, December the 25th, 26th. And now we have a reemergence of a bubonic plague outbreak in a village in Madagascar with the potential of an epidemic spread through Africa, according to the Red Cross. Are you serious? Could this be right? 666 years later? Does comets' dust have anything to do with it? No. Scientists would say no, no, no. And I would agree, no. Other than those are symbols or signs in the heavens of things that are taking place on the earth. Well, let's read what the Bible says in Matthew 24. When Jesus was asked, as he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came to him privately, and they said, in Matthew 24, verse 3, and as he sat up on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said to him, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. And all of these are the beginning of sorrows. Now notice the word pestilence, famines. Madagascar is struggling because earlier this year they were hit with a severe plague of locusts. Now a plague of the Black Plague, the bubonic plague. 666 years after the Black Death killed 25 million people in Europe. Comet Nigra went by. Comet Ison's going by now. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. Give your life to Jesus Christ. The Bible says there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and distress of nations.